I didn't want to make this video, and I didn't want to make any videos about it, because I thought the whole world kind of put into the ground, but it seems like we have to revisit this. As it turns out, today, the FCC voted to repeal the net neutrality laws, and it won in a 3-2, which means that net neutrality is no more. And as I said, I originally wasn't going to make any video on it because everybody was talking about it. It even got to the point where like some big people, like you look at like H3 or PewDiePie, were like, I wasn't going to say anything about it because everybody's saying something about it, but I'll throw my 2 cents. And there was a general consensus that doing it was a fucking bad idea for everybody except for these huge companies in the FCC to make a dickload of money. And it fucking passed. And it pisses me off because, I mean, as a Canadian, this doesn't directly affect me because we still have net neutrality here. But the problem is that 90% of the shit that we use is housed in America, and that it'll affect gaming heavily. And as you guys know from watching my channel, or just if you don't know, I'll tell you, I game a lot. And this is really going to affect that. And it's really fucking frustrating because they're going to make you have to pay more for something that you already have. And for those of you that have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, I will, net neutrality is something that Obama put in to, here, let me, net neutrality. It's something that Obama put in to, here, I'll read the exact thing. Net neutrality is the principle that internet service providers must treat all data on the internet the same and not discriminate or charge differently by user, content, website, platform, application, type of attached, or method of communication. So, which means if you go to, let's go Facebook or YouTube or whatever, they're classifying it now as like a service, like an entertainment service, like a TV provider. So how it's going to be is you're going to need to buy a social media package, so that when you go to Google and you or you go to your websites, to not be fucking throttled on your internet and actually have full speeds, or even in some cases not even be able to access it at all. You need to buy these extra packages, which will cost extra money. Like, oh, for another, you know, $5, $10 a month, you want to go to Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Okay, well, that's an extra $5 a month. And if you don't have it, you're either going to go to the bottom of the queue, which makes you slow as fuck, or you just straight up can't go to it. When you go to it, it'll be like when you try and look at one of those movie channels and you don't have it, it'll be like, contact Rogers, blah, 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 to be able to get this package. It's going to look like that. And to me, that's complete horseshit. One, because we already fucking have it, and two, because it isn't like that. Social media, if for example, they did this, and all the people who do that, let's just say all the YouTube content creators went, okay, fine, fuck you, and didn't do it anymore, these websites would die. And these websites generate billions of dollars. Look at Facebook, look at YouTube, basically really look at Google buying up all this shit, right? And it's a fucking mess. It's a disaster, and I don't know how this shit went through. I wasn't gonna talk about it because, again, everybody had been. But it's just, I can't comprehend why they would do this. Well, you know what? That's the problem, is I know exactly why they did this. To make a dickload of money. But the problem is you can't, you know, to give somebody something every single day, all day. There's some studies that say, like, I don't know, how long do people spend on social media? Let's just say, for example, the average person has 5 social media accounts and spends around 2 hours browsing these networks. So 2 hours a day. Oh shit, sorry. 2 hours a day. And to do that thing that I could do 2 hours a day no matter what is now going to cost me an extra $5. Just kidding, you can't do that anymore. And it's really, really fucking irritating. And I know I'm kind of ranting and not really saying a whole lot, but I needed to vent out this frustration because it's dumb. It's stupid, and it's really going to hurt American internet provider or internet services, internet websites, things like YouTube, they're a little different because you can get like trending and you can get different things like specific to areas, so they might be able to segregate it off a little bit. But like, I'm going to be playing online Destiny or Fortnite or Call of Duty or NHL or any of these things with people who are American, and depending on the type of services that they've got, they're either going to be fucked or perfectly fine, but they will have to have spent extra money. Like, it's a fucking mess. And I was talking to one of my buddies who's American, and he's following this stuff obviously as well as I am, and he was saying, like, here, I'll try and pull it up. The only way to change this back is to sue the FCC for all the shit we're going to be missing that we're already using, or to get Congress to create an actual net neutrality law as opposed to like just like a clause sort of. And one of these things need to happen. The fact that we're even here, what is that, at 11 a.m., that's insane. Against tax, but I don't know. I don't want to ramble too long, and I don't want to take away your time here. And I know I'm kind of just sort of blowing steam here, but I'm just fucking pissed, and I think it's bullshit. And yeah, so sorry for the downer video, guys. I know I already put a video earlier today, and that's really my video that I wanted to put it today, but it's just once I kind of read this, I was at a staff lunch, so I didn't, that's kind of why I'm a little sharper dressed. But I just, when I kind of got the information, I was furious. So having a good day until I found out this bullshit. So I don't know what we can do, but those numbers, I'll put some in the description that were on like Reddit and stuff about like call these people and try and get it. Keep pummeling those fucking phones, because we need them to do something, because this is insane. And as a Canadian, there isn't a whole lot I can do other than sort of watch from the sidelines as this indirectly affects me. So do whatever you gotta do. Sorry for the downer video and the rant, but I hope you guys have a good day despite have this, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.